Well, day 2, and it's promising to be a good day. I'm full of smiles compared with yesterday. I'm in a place where I've always wanted to come and capture a sunrise. It's Winnats Pass, and it's just north of Derbyshire. And I think it's just a case of taking a whole series of shots. We're still in the blue hour, so it's going to be another half hour yet before the sun actually peeks through. It's going to be somewhere over there. I've got this mist rolling in. So let's see what we can get. Over in that direction is Mamtor, and you've got this mist rolling in. So Mamtor's no good for today. But then as you come across here, all across the hills, this mist is rolling in. It's wonderful. So down through Winnats Pass, the meandering road comes down here, then drops down into Castleton. And we've got a whole bunch of other photographers sitting on the hill over there. So I don't really think it's appropriate to go over there and do my narration. Although if I go over there, I might find someone famous, internet famous. Thomas Heaton might be there, and Gavin Hardcastle. No, he won't be. He's in Vancouver, isn't he, somewhere? So what I'll do is set up the live view and do some panning and leave this in the cradle here so that you can see me in action. I'll show you what I've got. So over there, zooming in, all our photographer buddies. Always probably good to take a shot of that, something like that. So I really think today's going to be a good day. If it's going to be sunny like this, clear like this, I can see the mist rolling in, but that's just going to pass. It's just the low-lying clouds because of the atmosphere. I'll get down to Chatsworth, which is what I wanted to do yesterday, and take loads of pictures of glorious sunshine on leaves. So what I'm going to do is burst a few shots here and there and come back to you when the sun comes up. What time is it? I've got to look on my phone. 7:13, and the sun rises at 7:35 today. That's the joy of autumn and summer, autumn and winter, is that we I just had to stop. I was just driving back from Mam Tor on my way to Chatsworth, and I've come through this valley and there's mist all around. It was even better further back there, but I managed to catch this, so I'm going to take a couple of handheld shots. Let's prop this up here. Maybe you can watch me taking some handhelds. Please stay put. Don't drop. That last shot was just a bit too erratic. It was like, oh, the sun's coming up. Oh, I've got to take a shot. What settings do I want? Am I in the right place? All of that kind of craziness. So, just zooming in. I always have to give you the live view. Can you have a look at that? The way the sun is streaming through the clouds and the shadows are casting rays. And down across the valley as well. There's just so much to take in today. Oh, lovely. I know you're not supposed to look at the shots as you take them, but I want to make sure I'm getting the right composition. Zooming across the valley with that fog, it looks just so glorious. Hills and dales and peaks and troughs. I'll go and find some more locations. And relax. It's now time to just take it easy. That was a really manic morning. Getting to the top of the Winnats Pass and not really aware of what settings I should be using, and I was just firing off shots and trying my best to get a good composition. Talking to lots of other photographers. It was a great experience. And then driving back towards here and then seeing so many wonderful things on the side of the road. Where do I stop? What do I do? So I'm here at Chatsworth. It's wonderful. I've got the Chatsworth Bridge with the tree, and the colours are actually starting to change now. And just behind me is the actual house, which, because the sun is up on this direction, I need to be stood on the other side of the bank. And what I'm going to do after I've taken this shot is head up across the river and stand somewhere up on the top there, and hopefully by the time I get there the wash of sun will be cast on the actual house, and that will give me some nice colours. But what I want to do here, I want to try and capture the bridge. And I'm going to use my ND filter because I actually want to try and get like a minute, not a minute, half a minute exposure, something like that. So we're now almost the second week of October, first week of October's ended, and I'm seeing the leaves falling, as you can see in the live view. Don't focus in on that. You can actually see some leaf foliage happening underneath the bottom there. Got a spider in my hair. Bing. Thank you, spider. It's a nice shot in itself, that, just the tree. A couple of trees with the river. So I'm going to do two shots here. I'm going to do the trees and the bridge using the ND filter to try and smooth out the water. Right, into manual priority for a moment. It's suggesting a 1/6 of a second at f8. Let's see what it does. It's quite nice. But I'm going to make it longer because I have the power. I'm going to go with a second, just to testing it again, you see. And then I can push the f-stop down to f22. Really closes the aperture down. Oh gosh, that's magical. And now I've got the aperture closed, f22, ISO 100. I can play around with my speed. So if I try, I'll just wait for these cars to go over. I love the ducks laughing at its own joke. So what am I doing here? These could be the actual shots. Oh, I'm quite pleased with that. Really push it down to 2.5 seconds. Sunday's happening. People are getting up and they're coming out. So that was 2 seconds. I've actually got the river, if you look here. What's happening is I've got the river here coming over the bridge, and there's a wind that's blowing just around here. So while this area here is smooth, the wind is causing the water to kind of wave. I was going to say rustle, but leaves rustle, don't they? Waves don't. You can see what I'm saying now. So a little pano, 2-shot pano, not much of a pano. This is shot of the morning, shot number 1. So that it's not too much panoramic, but it's giving me both sides of the bridge, so that I get the right and the left of the bridge, but I also get the left hand side of the tree. Yeah, I'm happy with that. They look rather nice. So that's shot 1. Let's go across the bridge and see what else we can take a picture of. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is it all right to confess that I'm being less and less, or feeling less and less motivated? It could be that yesterday was a washout and today is still not, you know, because I really haven't planned it. I just thought I'd come out. But my expectations, while they are high, because this morning was a bit spectacular, I'm suddenly finding this less inspiring than I thought I would. I'm going to take one single shot of the house from a distance. From a distance. Because I guess it's all right to be motivated. You know, if you're feeling a shot, you're in a location and something really gives you a buzz, then I think you just know, don't you? It's like Kilroy was here. Can't put my other hand there. Recentering, focusing on human, because gimbal camera is a bit awkward. So I think if I go and stand somewhere up there where the sheep are, and then I'll get a view of that house behind me from a bit higher. Actually, I need to go over this way because the sun, if you can see the house, the sun is actually shining on the east wing. So I'll get some kind of illumination of the house. I know what it is now. I'm just looking at the hills behind me, and there's not enough orange and yellow hues. That's the reason I came up. I wanted the autumnal colours in the trees. So what I'll do, I'll conclude here. I'll take a couple of shots of the house. I'm not going to traipse around the manor park. It's just a bit too large for that. Because I think I can find some better locations to take some nice autumnal photographs, simply because the trees are not giving me what I wanted. So I'll take a couple of shots of the house from up here, and any shots of trees that I can find that are in colour, and present them to you now. And then I will go off to Matlock Bath, see what's what there. I am supposed to be spending another night here, but you know what? I might take a few pictures and then head home this afternoon, because I'm a bit of a homeboy, you know. I want to go out, and then as soon as I get out, I want to go home. Are we there yet? No. Well, I wish we were home. Right, here's some pictures of Chatsworth House in the autumnal sunshine. Does look lovely though, doesn't it? I shouldn't grumble. Well, that, my friends, was a strange day. In fact, it's been a strange couple of days. I was totally motivated this morning when I got up to Winnats Pass. Did that lovely sunrise. Got some great shots, I think I got some great shots. And then I did Chatsworth and lost all my motivation again. And then I thought, okay, take a few shots, but then go down to Matlock Bath, as I said I would, and take some shots of the trees. And I got to Matlock Bath, and my goodness, it was heaving. And I know that it's a magnet for motorcyclists on a Sunday, but I'd forgotten how busy it got. However, I think I might just call it quits now. I'm getting kind of tired. I always do this. I bite off more than I can chew. I thought I would kind of offload all the footage onto my laptop. Did I show you the footage of Matlock Bath? What I do as well as the photography, I did one for Tudor Travels. I visited Wirksworth's old heritage railway, and I did one of those 4K driving videos. I'll put a couple of links. I'm going to say here, could be there, I think it's here. So that's it, that concludes my weekend in Derbyshire. Not perhaps my usual fare of videos where I go through the motions, tell you what settings, etc. It's more I'm up here for an adventure. Next time, don't bite off more than you can chew. 2 days, but 1 photo shoot, and then just relax. I've been trekking all over the place, backwards and forwards. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, perhaps even subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.